Yeah, I'm good, me lad. How are we? Yeah, man, I'm just Jay, iDemous, and I just played GTA roleplay, that's it. He's saying your mic's muted, you know? Corruption said your mic's muted. Is my mic muted, though?
I'm so sorry, stream. I am so sorry. Right, we won't. We'll just carry on though. Jay, crack on, bro.
Yeah, I'm just Jay, iDemous, and fucking, I just play GTA roleplay. That's it.
What's behind the name?
Lad, yeah, to be honest, yeah, I robbed it off my cousin. I'm not gonna lie. I robbed it off my cousin, lad.
Okay. So he came up with a name, and obviously you've just.
I pinched it, like he used to do it, like, he used to do like little things in like college, and it was more or less a fucking. He made like a project, and it was two games put into one. So
Right.
we merged the names. So like, just made that name, and I thought it was boss, so I just robbed it.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Do you want to go into like how you got into content? Where it all started, kind of thing. What orgs you've been in, what experience you've had, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I've always just played games and stuff like that, but then like, the more I grew up and found like YouTube and stuff like that, I started watching like FaZe Clan, you know, like FaZe Rain, obviously
Yeah.
the main heads. And then like I just wanted to do it, lad. And then like when the PS4 came out, you could like clip it yourself without like an Elgato and that. I just started clipping like sniper clips and made my own clan, sort of thing. And then just got loads of mates. I still play with loads of them like to this day, and that it's fucking mad. Like that's basically how I just started doing like the content stuff and that.
And have you always been sort of GTA based, or have you played like
Oh
any
no,
other game?
no, I played GTA in the past, like obviously GTA 5, but fucking more or less like with just sniping and COD. Like I competed in COD for years since like Black Ops 3.
Mm.
That's mostly like what most of my content was, just S&D montages, like you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. And let's go into the organisations that you've been in. So you're currently in Obtained at the moment.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Obtained, by the way, because
Yeah.
they're killing it at the minute.
Yeah, the
Um,
to be under.
Very very good org. What other orgs have you been in?
Well, the one just before I joined Obtained was L1 Gaming, and that's like me IRL who owns that critch. So like leaving them for Obtain was hard, but like that like L1's based from where I live, you know what I mean? So like that was a good org, and like that's where I met all the lads like Scouse Mouse, fucking Joshy, Demelia, Spenno, you know, all my mates. That's where I met most of them from, through L1.
Yeah. At some stage you got to move on, ain't you?
Yeah, well, that's
gotta,
why it was hard. Yeah, like it was fucking like that has been like my favorite org to be under so far. Like in terms of like meeting new people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go straight into the bit of the nitty gritty questions now. So we're gonna go right back. What was your first gaming experience that you can remember? The very first.
Do you know on PS2 a game called The Bully, but it was called Canis Canemeda?
Yeah.
And you were Jimmy Hopkins. Well, that was my first ever like time playing a
In
game.
that private school, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were in a private school, and you were a fella, and you would literally just run round, and you'd just stick kids in bins, and you'd wedgie them. Like, so, can't get much better than that, to be honest.
So what year was that? How long ago was that?
Yeah.
It's a good 10 years, isn't it?
Oh, that's, yeah, at least 10 years. Like, that was years ago. That's like 2009, 2008, I think I played that.
Okay. So you say you came onto PS4.
Yeah.
What consoles did you play before? Was it Xbox? Was it the original Xbox, PlayStation?
Well, I played like I had both. I had the PS3 and the Xbox 360, so like I varied between the both of them. I was like my mate to play PS3, but I preferred the Xbox.
Mm.
That's really it. And then obviously the PS2, PS1, like Metal Gear Solids and stuff like that. Like I had the OG Xbox where you could play. Remember Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic?
Nah, do you know what? I never got into the Star Wars games.
Lad, I would literally like just sit on that game for hours. Like they're meant to be remastered, and I actually cannot wait. Like no joke.
Yeah, you see, mate, I was more like a Ratchet and Clank guy back in the day.
Nah, man. I was
Yeah.
literally Star Wars, GTA, Metal Gear Solid, man. Like that was my shit.
So you had a bit of both. You said that you actually preferred the Xbox.
Yeah, I
Is
preferred
that what you said?
like
Yeah.
yeah, Xbox 360 I preferred, but any other Xbox since then like has been like I don't like.
Yeah, you see, I got the original Xbox, then went PS2, I think, then went back to Xbox, then went PS3, and then obviously have PS4 now. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think after the 360, I don't think they could top it off really.
Nah, they
Xbox.
couldn't.
They
No.
couldn't match what PlayStation were bringing. Right, so we've kind of gone back to your past, so we'll go to just overall now. What your best content moment has been? So this is anything to date, or any sort of moment you've been in with gaming that you can remember that like sits with you now and you can reminisce on.
Lad, honestly, it's gotta be me pinned tweet. Like I was literally I'd just been banned from my main server and I was finding another server. I literally jumped in. The first kid I met was another scouser, so I battered him. And then he got like his girlfriend on the mic. So I just started calling him a muppet to his bird and all stuff like that, and then that just blew up.
Do you know what? Should we have a look? Should we find this?
Yeah, go on. It's literally me pin tweet. It's
Let's
literally
get on this because this is. It seems stupid not to watch this. So
Yeah.
let me pull this up. Stream, bear with me a second. Let's get. Have a listen to this then.
Where are you from? It doesn't matter. Lad, you're a fucking scammer. You're a scammer. You little scammer. You just being done in, you little scammer. You little scammer. Nah, where are you from, the Wirral? Nah, you're from Scam. You little scammer. Hello. Are you his bird?
Yeah.
Your fella's a maggot, you know. Not even messing. Hey, is he just acting hard in game? Is he really a muppet? Go ahead, you can tell me.
What have I
He's
just
definitely a
watched?
muppet, isn't he? Lad, honestly, like no joke, like that blew up, right? Well, not blew up, but like it was amazing for me, yeah, because it got all like the Scouts Twitter scene to follow my Twitter, and like even all my mates have found it, and like there's people who have like messaged me saying that their brothers have found that and showed them it, and it's like my IRLs, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And if you look at that, when that was from, that was literally like a month ago, and my sub count was like 10, and now it's like 300 since then. Like, so you can see like it in the space of literally like a month out like it fucking blew up. Madness.
Yeah, it just shows though, doesn't it? Like such a small clip or such a small amount of content can literally just blow up and completely like change.
So that's what I mean, man. Like, I've fucking played COD now. Gotta be 7 years competed, S&D, GBs, just like constantly. I played that game for 2 months, and I'm literally further like than what I ever was in COD. Like, no matter what.
Yeah. So let's just put this into a bit of perspective. So while we're on this sort of subject, so if you don't mind me asking, when you were playing like Call of Duty and those sorts of games, when you were streaming, what sort of averages in terms of like viewers and all that kind of thing were you pulling in?
Well, I was looking at this the other day, and it would go from like it'd be like 5, 6, and like the highest I'd get would be around 12 average.
And if you were to stream like your GTA at the moment, what would you sort of typically sit on?
Well, I'm averaging now. Well, when I applied for partner yesterday, I was averaging 91 viewers.
That's mad. That's so
Crazy.
mad.
Literally like times by 10 in literally the space of 2 months.
Literally just shows though, like, a question as well: do you prefer playing GTA with that kind of viewership and having that enjoyment in game and be able to create content, or play something like Call of Duty that you've loved for like so many years?
GTA 100% because
Yeah.
with COD, I'll be with 4 kids. I don't know. Like, I barely speak to. I'm just grinding and trying to get better. Whereas like this, I'm playing with me like all my best mates. It's mad.
Yeah, there's a lot more enjoyment, and it definitely would show in your content as well with your enjoyment factors.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So we spoke about this before. My best content that I've seen from you is that pack opening, and I know a lot of people in the chat would have seen that pack opening because that is like that's funny.
Yeah.
And which Twitter did that get on?
No context scout, so that's got like I think it's got around about 100k likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no followers. And then there's another Instagram page that got on with 1 million followers, and that got 100k likes.
See that's like that in itself is mad. Like, but that was by far my favourite bit of content that I've seen from you.
That was like crazy to me because like I like this GTA is like blowing up, but this was when I was literally averaging like 5 viewers, like, and I got that much like exposure. It was mad.
Yeah. So going on to the next bit of question, it is slightly changing up from what we've spoken about. So this is going on to the best person that you've worked with, sort of within the scene, and if you want to just go into a bit of detail as to why.
Yeah, like on this, I want to do like 2 because like in terms of like someone I've worked with from like a fucking or like a close standpoint, and then someone who's helped me grow, sort of thing. Like the main person who's helped me grow, like a big player, like person, is definitely like Delio. Like he's helped me a lot. Like he's literally the best person I've worked like within the scene, definitely. Like because he just took me under his wing, like I was like his little fucking brother, and he's trying to blow me Twitch up. You know what I mean? That's what it was like. It was fucking mad to me that like someone I watched play Warzone and looked up to would literally just take me under his wing. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, you see, the good thing is about streaming is a lot of people, well, everyone's been at the stage that you're like that we're sort of at. You're looking to push to partner, like, so it is the same. They've been there, they've done that. So for them to, give a hand out and help you out is
that's
incredible
like,
from a lot of these people.
Especially what like him and Louis CM. What was so good about them? Most people who tried to play this GTA tried to come and like sort of take it over, if you get what I mean. Whereas them two, they realised that me and Scouse Mouse were like grinding it. They got us in a group and literally tried to help us as much as they could. That's why like I respect them now like so much. Like,
yeah, instead of being like toxic, and which a lot of the people, to be honest with you, in this sort of community would just come in there and try and be toxic.
Oh, that's it, like selfish. Like there's so many selfish people, and like they were literally the boys. Like they were fucking soundest people you can ever fucking like, meet in your life. Like no joke.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of time for that.
Yeah, and someone on like my standpoint is definitely my mate Sins. Like he's been there since like day one. We started the clan on Black Ops 3. And like lad, he's literally been my best mate. Like sit in Discord with him all day and stuff like that. I still speak to him this day.
Yeah, no,
like it's mad.
That's good. Okay, so this is the final question, and then we'll just go on to a couple more bits.
Yeah.
If you could work with one person, this is the whole of content, whole of gaming, whatever game you want, who would it be and why?
You know what? It would have to be. Man. Out of everyone.
Everyone.
It's an hard one, this. You know what? It'd probably be what's his name? You know, T Grizzly.
I don't.
Right, he's an American rapper, but he owns the biggest GTA server. And if I could work with him and get on that server, like, oh my god, that would be that would be mad. Like, that would be the dream person, like, to work with in terms of like GTA standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, definitely T Grizzly, definitely.
Okay, let's go to what org then. What if you had to pick out of an org, any org you can think of? Go.
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan.
100%.
Is that because you have that like history with them in terms of when
That's
you used to play back in the day?
I was literally a kid and looked up to everyone in like their team. So yeah, definitely, like,
yeah,
definitely.
Okay, yeah, that's class. Right, we are gonna end it there. Everybody, I appreciate you coming by. Jay, especially, appreciate you coming on, bro.
I appreciate you having me
for the first podcast. We are gonna get Jay on again at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
We are definitely gonna get him on. But everyone, appreciate your help. Peace.